Welcome back to the deep dive. Today, we're jumping into a really interesting stack of sources that you shared with us, all focused on natural ways to tackle some of those really common and, let's be honest, really annoying signs of aging.
The ones that really impact your day to day.
Exactly. We're talking about that stiffness, the creaky joints, maybe your legs feel a bit weak, or even that sort of persistent tingling in your hands or feet.
It's a fantastic topic because the sources really cut past the superficial stuff.
Yeah.
We're getting right into the internal architecture, specifically collagen.
Right. And most people hear collagen and they just think sting cream.
They do. But the real deep dive here is understanding that once you're past 60, collagen becomes this fundamental structural, well, it's like glue.
The glue that holds you together.
Literally.
Yeah.
It's what keeps your joints steady. It makes sure your nerves are insulated properly so they can fire. It's just vital for mobility. If you feel weak or stiff, it's very often a structural problem that starts deep inside that connective tissue.
That is the perfect way to frame it. So our mission today is to unpack 8 specific, tasty, and simple snacks.
All backed by research.
All backed by research that can support your nerves, your joints, your energy. We're not just going to list them. We're going to dig into the science of why they work. A kind of nutritional shortcut.
And to really get it, we have to look at 2 different pathways. 2 nutritional pathways, and you need both.
Okay.
So the first is about providing the direct building blocks. Think of it like consuming pre-broken down collagen or gelatin that your body can just absorb and use for repairs right away.
And the second?
The second pathway, and this is the one that so often gets missed, is fueling your body's own collagen-making factory. And for that, you need cofactors, specifically vitamin C. It's non-negotiable. Without it, the body just cannot assemble the raw materials no matter how much protein you throw at it.
Okay, so let's start with that first category then, the direct building blocks. This is the quick fix for tissue repairs.
The ready-made stuff.
Exactly. Our first one is gelatin fruit nibbles. I think people completely forget that gelatin is, a nutritional powerhouse.
It absolutely is. It's been sidelined as this, jiggly dessert. But from a nutritional standpoint, it's brilliant.
How so?
Well, the science is all about efficiency. Gelatin is it's collagen that's already been cooked down, broken down.
So it's super easy for the gut to absorb.
Exactly. No heavy lifting required.
Yeah.
And it's loaded with glycine, proline, and hydroxyproline.
The big 3 amino acids.
Big 3. The exact specialized parts the factory needs to create fresh collagen and, repair all that connective tissue and cartilage.
And we found a study on this. It's not just theory. People who took gelatin before exercise had, get this, 37% less joint pain over time.
That's a huge number.
It's a really tangible difference. This isn't just a subtle thing.
And the application's so simple. The source suggests you warm up some unsweetened juice cherry or pomegranate. Are great choices, by the way. Tons of antioxidants.
Good tip.
Then you dissolve in, say, 2 tablespoons of plain powdered gelatin and just chill it in little moles. You get these soft, easy-to-chew little nutritional bombs.
Okay, that brings up a question. If gelatin is this effective, why is the market flooded with these, super expensive collagen powder supplements? Is there a real difference?
That's a great question. And look, some specialized collagen peptides are broken down even further, yes. But the core amino acid profile in gelatin is, for all intents and purposes, almost identical.
So it's mostly marketing.
I think the advantage of gelatin is its simplicity and, frankly, its cost. The real key here for you, for the listener, isn't about which product is better. It's that getting those amino acids, that glycine and proline in your body daily is what really moves the needle on joint relief.
That makes sense. Okay, let's move to our second direct building block. This one has a much, much longer history. Chicken bone broth bites.
Ah, the original superfood.
Right. When people talk about natural remedies for stiffness or that pins and needles feeling, this is always at the top of the list.
It's the gold standard. And what's so fascinating is the chemistry that happens during that long simmering process. And I mean long, like 8 hours.
That's the key, isn't it? The time.
It is. That process physically breaks down the collagen and tissues from the bones into this liquid form that is just incredibly rich in glycine and proline. It's so bioavailable.
And we should stress, the store-bought stuff often won't cut it. The source is clear. Homemade, long-simmered broth should actually turn into a soft gel when it cools.
Yes, that gel is your sign. That's the proof that you've got this dense, concentrated collagen. And that high dose of glycine, it's not just for rebuilding cartilage. It also plays a big role in nerve health,
Oh, that's interesting.
Yeah, it supports the myelin sheaths, the protective coating around your nerves.
Yeah.
So if you're dealing with tingling, getting more glycine through something like this is an extremely targeted approach.
Again, consistency is key. Even just half a cup a day can make a difference for that joint smoothness, easing that creaky, cracking feeling.
Okay, so let's pivot now. Let's talk about that second crucial pathway, the cofactors,
The spark plugs.
the spark plugs. Because, again, we can eat all the bone broth in the world, but if your body doesn't have enough vitamin C, it can't finish the job. It can't build those strong, new collagen fibers,
So these next snacks are all about boosting that internal production line.
dramatically boosting it.
And our first one here is a surprise, I think. The guava power yogurt bowl. Guava is not something I think of often.
It's so overlooked,
Yeah.
but nutritionally, it's a beast. You get over 200 milligrams of vitamin C per 100 grams.
Wow. And for context, how does that compare to, say, an orange?
It's several times more. It's not even in the same league.
That's amazing.
And that kind of saturation is what you need for tissue repair. So the strategy here is really smart. You pair that vitamin C punch from the guava with plain Greek yogurt.
So you're getting the spark plug and the fuel.
Exactly. The vitamin C to start the engine, and the protein from the yogurt to actually do the construction work. Add some chopped almonds or walnuts for healthy fats and minerals, and you've got a perfect little system.
Simple, but powerful. Okay, next up, cantaloupe mint bites.
Another example of how simple fruits can deliver. Just 1 cup of cantaloupe gives you nearly 2/3 of your daily vitamin C, enough to consistently kickstart that collagen-making process.
And the recipe in the source adds a squeeze of lime juice and some chopped pistachios.
Right, and the pistachios are key. They're not just for crunch. They bring in healthy fats, protein, and some really important anti-inflammatory compounds. So you're calming down inflammation while you're building new tissue.
Keeping the joints moving smoothly.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay, next on the vitamin C list, the Kiwi Crunch snack.
And this just reinforces that principle of consistency. Just 2 or 3 kiwis a day can really flood your system with the C. It needs to help ease tingling and fight that feeling of weakness.
The basic snack is simple, sliced kiwi, toasted almonds, but the source had this really unexpected twist.
Oh, I love this part.
It suggests adding a tiny pinch of chili flakes or sea salt. Kiwi and chili seems counterintuitive.
It sounds wild, but it's brilliant. It's all about circulation. The heat from the chili helps promote blood flow, that microcirculation, which helps deliver all those nutrients for nerve repair to the places that need it most, like your hands and feet.
Where the tingling happens. That makes so much sense.
It's a very targeted little hack.
Okay, last one in this category. The tomato caprese salad snack. And this one has a dual benefit.
It does. It's a build and protect strategy.
Explain that.
So the tomatoes give you vitamin C to build new collagen, but they also contain lycopene,
The antioxidant.
a very powerful antioxidant that protects the collagen you already have from being broken down by free radicals.
So you're building new and protecting the old at the same time.
Exactly. And a key detail here. You absorb lycopene much better when the tomatoes are cooked or even just slightly warmed. The heat breaks down the cell walls.
Which is why the caprese-style snack is perfect. You have the tomato, mozzarella, or maybe some avocado, basil.
And you drizzle it with extra virgin olive oil. That healthy fat is crucial for helping your body soak up those fat-soluble antioxidants. It turns a simple salad into a structural powerhouse.
Okay, let's move to our third and final category. Snacks that are really focused on fighting inflammation and repairing existing damage.
This is huge because inflammation is a major, often silent driver of age-related pain and stiffness.
And let's start with the one everyone was waiting for. Dark chocolate midnight clusters.
Yes, but this is a very qualified indulgence.
Right. It has to be the right kind of chocolate.
It has to be rich, real dark chocolate, ideally 70 to 85% cacao or higher, with very little sugar. Dr. William Lee, who's a world-renowned researcher in this area, he recommends aiming for 80% plus.
So what is this super dark chocolate actually doing inside the body to help with, say, stiff joints?
Okay, so it's packed with these specialized compounds, flavanols and proanthocyanidins.
Yeah.
They do 2 incredible things. First, they dramatically lower inflammation. But second, and this is the really profound part, they help your body make new stem cells.
Wait, really? Stem cells from eating chocolate?
Yes. Now, it's not a magic bullet, but consistent intake of these antioxidants provides the signals for your body to mobilize its own internal repair crew.
You're creating the right environment for healing.
You're creating the perfect environment for cellular renewal. You're protecting your DNA. You're encouraging new growth. That translates directly to healthier tissues and better mobility.
That makes the indulgence feel a lot less guilty. And the application here is great. You melt about an ounce of the dark chocolate, mix it with roasted almonds,
So the amino acids and healthy fats.
and then, crucially, you add dried goji berries.
For that all-important vitamin C boost to make sure the body can actually use everything.
It all connects. Okay, finally, we have pineapple nut bites, and this one features a unique enzyme.
Bromelain.
Tell us about bromelain. How is it different from a general anti-inflammatory?
Bromelain is what's called a proteolytic enzyme, which in simple terms means it breaks down proteins.
Okay.
So you can think of it like a little molecular Pac-Man. It goes around actively cleaning up inflammatory debris, all those protein byproducts that build up in injured or inflamed tissues and make your joints feel stiff and achy.
So it's not just calming things down, it's actively cleaning house.
It is actively cleaning house, and when you combine that with pineapple's natural vitamin C, you get this amazing 1-2 punch of repair and cleanup.
And the snack itself is so simple. Pineapple chunks with macadamia nuts or cashews.
And the macadamias are a great choice, full of anti-inflammatory fats. The sources also suggest adding a sprinkle of cinnamon and fresh mint.
Why the cinnamon?
Cinnamon is fantastic for stabilizing blood sugar, which is another huge driver of chronic inflammation. And the mint just soothes digestion. It's all about optimizing the whole process.
So we tie all of this together for you, for the listener. What are the big takeaways?
Well, we've really covered two main philosophies today. First, you can provide those direct building blocks, things like bone broth and gelatin, delivering that glycine and proline right where it's needed for repair work.
The ready-made kit.
A ready-made kit. And second, you can fuel your body's own collagen-making engine with those vitamin C powerhouses, the guava, the kiwi, the tomato, to make sure you can build strong, lasting tissue from the inside out.
And the final takeaway is that this isn't about some expensive, complicated protocol. This is about small, consistent, daily acts of self-care.
Absolutely.
Even just adding one of these 8 snacks to your routine can start to provide that nutritional boost you need to repair tissues and really support that deep feeling of strength and ease.
Which brings up a final, I think, provocative thought for you to consider.
Uh-huh.
We noticed that several of these snacks, the kiwis with chili, the tomato caprese, the pineapple, they also support digestion or circulation. So if tissue repair is so dependent on getting the most out of your nutrients, on absorption, what's the consistency of eating small, gentle, easy-to-digest snacks? Rather than just relying on big, heavy meals, teach us about optimizing the body's entire healing process as we age. It might not just be what you eat, but how consistently and gently you feed your body that truly determines your long-term strength and recovery.